Thank you and good afternoon. This is Sam Long for Sam Sports Report. What is it being thankful for as we approach towards Thanksgiving tomorrow? Being thankful means to be thankful for something in life. I think of the small things. Like, for example, having a house, loving family. It's traditionally done at Thanksgiving, but you can always be thankful. In my family, we are a group and say what we're thankful for. Being thankful means recognizing the good things in life, big or small, and appreciating its mix of awareness and gratitude. A few ways people think about gratitude: noticing what you have instead of only focusing on the missing parts. Appreciate who helps you and supports you and cares about you. Recognize that moments for joy and comfort, growth, and even during the tough times. Feeling grateful for opportunities, experiences, or lessons learned. Experiencing that gratitude, whether thought or words or actions, or simply like moments to reflect. At its core, being thankful is about acknowledging value in others' moments and in parts of life that make the things even better. Gratitude, take a slow breath in and let it out gently. Feel your shoulders soften. Let your mind settle into the moment. Now imagine a light glowing in the center of your chest. The light represents gratitude, soft, steady, welcoming, thinking of things that you're thankful for. It might be a person, a moment, some small or comfort, or even something about yourself. Pull it in your mind, noticing how it makes you feel, the warmth, the calm of the connection. Breathe deeply with each breath. Let the feeling of your thankfulness expand. Let it fill your chest, your whole body, your whole mind. Now think of something small that you appreciate, maybe the meal, a good laugh, or peaceful morning. Songs you enjoy. Small things you can bring to comfort. Take a breath. Let gratitude wrap around these memories, those people and moments. Now imagine your warm light going, feeling it spread outwards towards people who care about you, to the places you've been, to the experiences that you shape. Let yourself rest. This is a safe, pleasant place. Take one last slowly breath, and as you exhale, whisper out in your mind, thankful. Here are the two links. In college basketball, Mizzou wins over Auburn or South Carolina easily 98-66, and for the first time since 2023 season, Missouri is undefeated at 7-0. And tonight it'll be Kansas and Tennessee. Kansas won over Kansas won over Syracuse yesterday, and also beating Notre Dame. Kansas State loses its first game of the season, losing by a score of 86-69. Kansas State has actually lost two in a row to fall to 5-2 on the season. Losses back to back to Nebraska and Indiana, losing last week 86-85, losing to Indiana yesterday 86-69. That's San Juan Sports and San Juan's Mental Health Day.
Thank you and good afternoon. This is Sam on for Sam's Sports Report. It's Thanksgiving Fest. It's the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Dallas Cowboys. That game will kick today at 3:25. Let's preview the Chiefs and Cowboys. The Kansas City Chiefs are in the playoffs, but this is going to be a tough test. I think the hardest game against their last five. The Cowboys have came in winning 2 in a row, and the Chiefs have lost 2 out of the last 3, but had a comeback against Colts to save the season. The Cowboys is not a conference game, which should be essential for the Chiefs to win, but in a week a little more calm. But it's not a must-win game. It's a pretty much close to a must-win, but the Chiefs season is still not over. But the team has caught fire, and the Cowboys winning 2 in a row. And a blowout against the Raiders and a comeback against the Eagles down 21-0. The Chiefs are staying alive with a comeback last week of 20-9, staying alive in the playoffs. And that game was a key game in particular because of tiebreakers. The Chiefs also kicked the winning field goal to win against the Colts. Isaiah Pacheco is back to start. I expect Kareem Hunt to get more carries, especially since he had 100 yards last week, but expect a more. Trey Smith will miss his second game for the season, as he is out with the Chiefs ruled Trey Smith and tight end Noah Gray entered the concussion protocol in the fourth quarter, and also Trey Smith will not play due to an ankle injury. Dallas will try to pressure Mahomes and force mistakes. Chief stars Chris Jones and Rashid Rice. Mahomes, Dak Prescott, quarterback, and wide receiver CeeDee Lamb, and also George Perkins. The Cowboys aren't as good as maybe you thought they were. Chiefs are favored by 3.5. Prediction of score 27-23. Give me the Chiefs 30-26. I'm taking a little more higher scoring game than they are. Kick is at 3:30. The early game will be the Lions and the Packers on Thanksgiving Day, just like every year. It is on the previous Thursday, November 27, 2025, 12 o'clock Central at Forbes Field. Detroit, dramatic overtime win against the Giants, provided a big performance from Jamar Gibbs and strong showing from Amon St. Brown. Packers beat the Lions earlier this season. The Lions look better, though over the last few matchups, Detroit has held their own in the 5 games between the Lions and Packers. Also, quarterback Jordan Love and Dak Prescott will be keys to the game. Give me the Lions 31-28 as the Packers have struggled. The other game will be the final game of the night. Preview versus the Ravens and the Bengals. The Ravens have played really well since Lamar Jackson has returned after a bad start. But give me the Ravens by 10, 27-17. The Ravens are favored by 7. Joe Burrow officially returns. It will not be Joe Flacco. It will be Joe Burrow to start. For the Bengals as he returns. So expect a much closer game. That must be why it's. The Bears will play the Friday against the Eagles. If we don't get to preview that game, here it is. The Bears will play Philadelphia. It'll be a tough one for the Bears coming off. The champs are probably pissed. They're favored by 7. Give me them 30-23. College basketball update. Mizzou rolls over South Carolina State. We'll play Cleveland State on Friday at 1 o'clock. Kansas beats Tennessee. KU's on quite a roll as they beat number 17 Tennessee as the Jayhawks have won 3 in a row and win the tournament of the Players Era Festival third place game Actually, 81-76. That bracket was really messed up, but it doesn't really make any sense. But that was how it was as college basketball. As KU beats Tennessee. Notre Dame lost to Kansas earlier this week. Kansas State suffered its first loss of the season last night, 69-86 to Indiana. Notre Dame's game last night was lost to Houston 66-50. That's Sam on Sports.